Hello my planner pals and welcome back. If you're new here then thank you for joining me and giving me a try. My name is Di, I am here at Creative Comma Design. Today we are taking a trip down memory lane. This is where the Wayne's World. I have on my desk here a selection of planners and journals that I have used over the years because I thought I would just share with you my planner journal journey. Some of it will be decorative, some of it will not. So I just thought it would be interesting to share with you my journey and my history with this fun, creative practice that we are all here for. But I thought it would be just fun to look through some of my planners and my journals from the previous years so that you can get an idea of how long this process has been of me finding some semblance of planner peace. Planner peace. Is it always peaceful? No. Do I feel like my system now works for me? Heck yes. But it's taken all of this to get there. Let's dive in. So when I first started planning, I used composition notebooks. Composition notebooks. I have had a look through these. There's 5 here. I have had a look through these. One of them doesn't have any date on it because why would I put a date on? That would be, I don't need to know what year it is. What I can tell you is that this one is from 2005. Now, it didn't have the year on it. I've actually just wrote that on because I didn't know what year it was, and I looked through and I did find, so there is the proof, 2005. So this has been going on 20 years, 20-year process. So I use composition books and I would alter them because that's what we did for scrapbooking back in the day. We altered them. We altered our composition notebooks, and I see that this is a craze that's coming back. So yeah, if you're on a budget, this is a great way to plan. And that's what I did for many, many years. I just altered the front, no stickers inside, just writing. The front looks pretty and that's what counts. You know what's crazy is looking back at these journals and planners and stuff and seeing things like this. This is my crude drawing of the agility course that I ran with one of my dogs. Can you see as well how the paper is yellowing? Like, oh my goodness. Also notice the very budget monthly tabs. I don't even have January, February and March, but I've got the rest. It was literally just a little cardstock stapled to the page. But it worked, you know? I've got my goals. So this was someone else's like bucket list that they put online, and I just kind of printed it out and shoved it in my planner. This is just stapled into my planner because that's what you do. Bob got me a camera. Clothes shopping sucks. But notice as well that the journaling is very, very messy. Very, very messy. Boulder turkey. Oh gosh. It's kind of fun to look back at these. But again, I've got journaling, but also to-do lists. I kind of combined everything in one back then. But I am loving looking back on these. I think this might have to be a trip down memory lane type thing. But 2005, this journey has been going on 20 years, friends. So again, these would look different on the outside to the inside because this was the whole thing that we did back then. We altered composition notebooks, and this trend is coming back around. So if you're looking for ideas for altered composition notebooks, here you go. And what I would do, because I didn't like this, the other thing that I would do if I didn't want to do that was I would just cut off the top corner of the page so that I would know, well, that's today. That's today. And again, I would just put my daily list in. I don't even know what GF is anymore. It was something I was doing every day. No idea. But it was a big thing back then that I was doing every day. This is why I shouldn't use abbreviations. But yeah, and I would just literally cross things out. That's one of the things, as you'll see from the bullet journaling things, when I've done things, I like to cross out so that I can clearly see I still have this to do. Whatever GF and GB were, I still have that to do. This one's 2007. I don't know when that one was from. I've got poems in here apparently. The wandering darkness consumes everything. It touches my soul, and all I discover, I was already dead. Some tarot stuff in here, and I'm just flipping through pages at random. Again, to-do lists, and you'll see again, even back then, I didn't get everything done. Other days I got more done. That was my birthday. That would be a fun thing to do, would be to look back and see what I did. I didn't even do a day for my birthday. Okay. This is the one, again, with no date on it. Using the pages. Again, it's just pen. It's just pen. And what I would usually do for this, if I remember, was I would literally do a week ahead, like a week full ahead. This side would be house stuff, and this side would be work stuff. That's how I kind of used it. And I would usually do about a week or so ahead, which is why some of them didn't get done. And then notice here, I've got my to-do list, but then the day done out, time blocked on this side. This was 2006. December has fallen off. We have lost December, and that's okay. But again, mostly journaling, to-do list, slacking on this again. One thing I will say about planning, meal planning works. One other thing, use stash. Can't even. Oh my God, grocery receipt. Yeah. So that is my composition notebooks. So once I'd done this, around 2010, I want to say, I started working outside the home again. And I managed for a while using the composition notebooks. And then what I did was I invested in a real planner. And the planner that I chose is called Tools for Wisdom. I think they still do them, but it's basically a timed layout. I just didn't like the big size. They're very heavy, but you can see how I was using it here. And I did everything in pencil. Everything was in pencil in here. And I would literally, the little hash marks here was when I was traveling. So it would like literally get up, breakfast, walk my dog, do body pump. I was practicing for the new body pump release, clearly. Then I've got travel, teach spin, travel, lunch, walk my dog, meditation. I would work on my blog. Then I would go train a client, come back, do house chores, dinner, do some blogging, walk my dog, repeat. And then they had little Saturday and Sunday blocks here. I very rarely use these priority boxes here. It's kind of fun to look back at this and see, didn't even use it this week. Don't know why. Start planning again. Can you see a theme here? Start planning again. I've even got the Fly Lady zones up here. Sign up for Thanksgiving 5K. Insane. Swim. I think this was the year as well that we did our triathlon. Send newsletter. Teach cycle. Our anniversary. Got attacked by a dog. One little word. Nautica triathlon. Nautica triathlon. Yes. See, I love having this stuff to look back on. But this was just too big. It just didn't work. I was trying to put everything in one planner. Did not work. At the same time as doing these, I was also trying out rings, just in a ring binder, just in a regular ring binder that you would use for a class or something like that, and just writing down my list on there that I needed to do that day, that week, whatever. So I was also trying out rings. Rings weren't working for me either. This also wasn't really working for me. Nothing was really what I was happy with. So I tried bullet journaling. This is a mixture of bullet journaling and the My Perfect Journal system. So I've got 2020, I think 2018 is the earliest here. 2018 is the earliest here. So let's look at 2018. Book notes. Things to study in 2019. I was pretty much a full-time yoga teacher at this point. And I had my blog as well. So I put book notes in here, stuff for business, creative stuff, This was stuff for my one little word. I wanted to do something different. This was the fun year. This was the year that I have my fullest one little word album, because we literally went somewhere every other month in 2018. I went to Oregon in January and the Yoga Expo, San Francisco, Hawaii, Florida, UK, and I think we had somewhere else, and I can't remember where that was. Is it Chicago? We had somewhere else as well. It was a year of explore. My word of the year definitely manifested that year. That's all I'll say about that. Stuff I want to do in the house. Got some bullet journal style trackers, book and movie trackers. See, I was using the little template things, the stencil things. I don't think I liked this at the time, and I hate it even more now. Pixel was my dog's name, so I had a page all about his care and stuff like that. And then we've got full-on spreads, weekly spreads, monthly spreads, and stuff for bullet journaling. And you can see I've put in stickers, washi tape, I've taped over something there, I've got trackers. Like, I fully went into the bullet journal stuff. What I didn't like about this is I couldn't find anything. I couldn't find anything in the planner. And I know that's what the front of the book's, like the key or whatever you call it. I didn't like that. I want to be able to just literally go, boom, and I'm there. That's what I like about tabs and stuff like that. So that didn't work. I tried traveler's notebooks, and this was mostly for business stuff. So I would literally have my 4 weeks, like a monthly focus. And that was mostly like my fitness stuff. This was my Instagram for my yoga business. And I would literally just print those out. And you can see that they're all put in individually. They're tiny little stickers, all individual stickers of me doing yoga and stuff like that. And then I would have my weekly. So it was kind of like its own little bullet journal in a traveler's notebook. Also didn't like that. At the same time as I was doing bullet journaling and regular journaling in this bound planner, I was also using this. This was a little, what I would call a little daily planner. Now, in the little daily planner, this I believe is 2020, in the little daily planner, I was using stickers. I was doing a combination of daily planning, bullet journaling, all kind of pushed together. So it's got a lot of different styles in it. We've got happy planner stickers, stuff like that. That is me. That is me doing yoga. Pattern paper, pen, washi, all kinds of different stuff. This was from a magazine. So when I say that I've done this kind of stuff a while, this is what I'm talking about. Like, I've put in stuff like this in my planners and my journals a while. So yeah, I would just do a page every day. So yeah, that is what I was doing for the longest time as a daily planner. So 2020 was when I started using more stickers and decorative things inside my planner, inside the planner, not just on the outside, making it look pretty on the outside, but inside. What I didn't like was this. I think they call it like crocodiling or alligatoring. I didn't like this. Because I was mostly decorating the edges, it ends up being chunky. Didn't like that. It didn't lie flat. So 2019-ish, around there, I started using discbound stuff. This is Tulle, T-U-L, and Staples cover. And this is the half letter size. I started using their notebooks and stuff like that, mostly for note-taking. Like, I was doing like some yoga courses and stuff like that. And then 2021, I stopped doing this. As I was using the disc note pages, notebooks, I started in September doing a combination of a vertical planner with memory keeping and a health planner and everything all shoved into one. That's what I was doing here. I've got a movie ticket. I've got the packaging from my earbuds. the planner spread itself, I think this is just notepaper that I've written on. I'm pretty sure this is notepaper that I've written on. Happy Planner stickers. And then here I've got my vertical layout. Again, just with stickers, some pen. Those are dividers that are on my Etsy. So I've gone back into working outside the home and doing my whole day kind of planned. And then that's when I was 50. Holy crap. Holy crap. So this ended up being memory keeping, planning, health, business stuff, all kind of rolled into one. And that didn't work either. And then I actually got my first Happy Planner then in 2022. Is that right? 2022 was the first year that I had a Happy Planner planner. A Happy Planner planner. So 2022, 2023, 2024. This has been my third year with Happy Planner planners. And even that has gone through an evolution of itself, which is a whole other video. But it was also the first year that I did Franken planning or transformation planning, as I was doing back then. And I haven't looked back. I found the classic size and I just love the classic size. I don't work out the house now, so it makes no difference on the size anyway. But yeah, I found the classic size and different planners for different things. That has been the main key for me. I've spoken about this before, but having a different planner for my journal, for my catch-all, for my business, and for my health. I have 4 rather than trying to cram everything into one. That does not make sense for me. So yeah, that has been my planning journey. If you haven't found your perfect system yet, don't panic. It took me almost 20 years to find out what's right for my brain. All right, I hope that you enjoyed this little insight into my journey. I want you to let me know your journey down below. How long have you been planning in some shape or fashion or journaling? Let me know in the comments down below. If you enjoyed this, give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not already, and I will see you next time, my planner pals. Bye.